The Spruce Foundation originally started as a giving circle amongst a group of young professionals. The intent behind it is to really showcase that anybody can be a philanthropist. I think a lot of times when people think of philanthropy or philanthropists, they think of older people with a lot of wealth and a lot of monetary resources to give. At the Spruce Foundation, we like to think of that anybody can be a philanthropist, including young professionals. So the mission of the Spruce Foundation is to empower young professionals to kind of lean into their philanthropic might, while also supporting organizations that support Philadelphia's kids. So we've primarily focused our giving on nonprofit institutions that are smaller in scale. They usually have a budget less than $800,000, and we give 4 to 5 grants annually to organizations that focus on empowering and uplifting Philadelphia's kids. We really focused on a particularly vulnerable population that means a lot to the Spruce Foundation, hence why we chose young people. One of the things that I really appreciate about the Spruce Foundation is we've kind of built over the years a very robust grantee application and evaluation process. We have a grants committee specifically on our board, and those 4 to 5 board members specifically focus on our granting process. But underneath them, we also have a grant reviewing committee where a variety of community volunteers contribute their time to evaluating the tens, sometimes up to 100 applications that we receive from community organizations. There's a variety of factors that kind of go in there to decision making. What type of impact you're making in a community, what makes your organization different from other organizations that are targeting helping kids, as well as the need that is on the other end. One of the things that we're really proud of is we're really trying to lean into the trust-based philanthropy model. Previously, we mandated that funding went toward operational needs of organizations, but emerging from the pandemic and realizing that a lot of nonprofits have a variety of needs, and if we are trying to be as supportive as possible, the nonprofits are in the best position to determine what the funds should go towards to further their own mission. So we've eliminated that requirement, and any funding that they receive can be in the way that the nonprofits themselves best see fit. So we have a variety of, target events or target fundraising events that we use to raise the funds that we need to support these wonderful organizations. We are very, very big on Giving Tuesday. Annually, we very much lean into our Giving Tuesday drive. We also have a variety of events throughout the year that we use as our primary fundraising mechanism. Historically, we've had a big gala every year, but we are reevaluating currently if we want to continue having a gala. Is there a different fundraising model that we want to use, maybe smaller scale events that are more accessible to a variety of people? In fact, in a couple weeks, we have our Grantee Showcase. That is a fundraising event, but the primary goal of it is to these are the wonderful organizations that we're supporting, introducing them to our community and just really uplifting them and showcasing the wonderful work that they're doing. So we lean on events, but we also lean very heavily on Giving Tuesday, and those two combined kind of make up our primary fundraising events throughout the year. So we try to create events that draw a variety of demographics and people with different interests in. So previously, we've had speakers such as former council members or current council members who have been involved in the philanthropic space before they became elected officials, and kind of talk a little bit about how their philanthropic work kind of contributes to their public service that they have going on now. We've had stuff like cooking classes, fitness classes, just a variety of things that kind of builds community. Of course, it's all centered around philanthropy, but we want to make sure that we create a community that appeals to everybody, and it's not always just focused on one particular interest or one particular thing.